I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up South Florida and Florida. Out Florida Senator Shevrin Jones is the new Senate Democratic leader for 2028 through 2030. Florida Democrats are making history in Tallahassee. The Florida Senate Democratic Caucus has voted unanimously to designate Senator Shevrin Jones of District 34 as Senate Democratic leader for the 2028-2030 cycle. Jones will step into the leadership role following the 2026-2028 term of Leader Designate Tracie Davis. Jones, the first openly gay senator to serve in this role, is known for his longstanding advocacy for civil rights and equality. Responding to the vote, he said, quote, "I want to thank my colleagues in the Florida Senate Democratic Caucus for their trust and confidence as we prepare to lead and grow our caucus. I'm inspired and equally grateful for Leader Lori Berman's unwavering leadership and excited to work alongside incoming Leader Tracie Davis as Senate Democrats unite and forge ahead stronger than ever," end quote. Jones highlighted priorities including housing affordability, healthcare access, voting rights, and economic opportunity, adding, quote, "Our time is now to define the next decade, and I am ready to get to work," end quote. Senate Democratic Leader Lori Berman praised the decision, saying Jones has a long track record of putting Floridians first. The leadership transition signals a new chapter for Senate Democrats as they look ahead to the next legislative cycle. Well, folks, you know, I don't just like Senator Shevrin Jones. I love him. Okay. And he really does put Florida and Floridians first, and especially queer Floridians, you know, and Florida just did something right for once. We did something right, you know, first openly gay Senate Democratic leader. That's not just history. That's power with a purpose. Okay. And no one can do this role like Shevrin can. I mean, I really do feel that, like, when it comes to, he's saying he's going to go after and look at, housing, equality, healthcare, all the things that our community is really battling right now, and he's going to put it at the forefront. And I believe him.
Yeah.
Well, it's an exciting and unexpected and long overdue new chapter for Florida's Senate Democrats. I sincerely hope that, in Jones' words, that, quote, "Senate Democrats unite and forge ahead stronger than ever," end quote.
Yeah, well, procedurally, I didn't even know they voted. I mean, we haven't even had the 2026 election,
Right.
much less to know who our leader is going to be after the 2028 election.
Yeah.
But that said, the politics ebb and flow. And so I think by the time we get there, just with the reaction, even in parts of Florida, just the reaction to President Donald Trump, and honestly, there's going to be a DeSantis hangover, and that'll be the happiest hangover I'll ever have in my life. Yeah. But I think that right now that, they don't need Democrats right now. We're in a super minority. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that by the time we get to 2029, when they start their new session, session, I really have a feeling that they will have some power. They will have a seat at the table.
Yeah.
So that's positive to look for. So good for the Democratic Caucus. And I just love that word, caucus. I don't know why.
I know why.
Want to
caucus?
Want to caucus with me after the show, Greg?
Only if it's Democratic.
I know why.
Well, folks, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.